Hi, my name's Ari, and I thought that I would shoot a video of the two journals that I have. The first one here is my drawing journal. I'm not the best drawer in the world, so it should actually be named my tracing journal. Um, I pick out my favorite photos, my favorite drawings. This one I actually did draw, and that's old. But I pick out my favorite photos and I just kind of trace them in here. I add words whenever there's any kind of ribbon or anything like that. A lot of the time whenever I pick these out, I'm thinking about the next kind of tattoos that I'm wanting to get. As you can tell, I'm probably going to be an expensive tattoo person. This is a penguin, and he's adorable, and that's why he's in there. But, yeah. I really like Family Guy. This is my most recent one. I'm putting this in my art journal eventually. I have two of them. They have Create and then Beauty on them, and they're like purple and black. The rest of it's kind of empty, but the way that I made this journal was I took a regular sketching journal and I tore the insides out of it because the cover had gotten messed up, and so I took 2 pages and I covered them in duct tape, and I wanted something bright and something easy to draw on, and so that's why I picked orange. I kind of messed up drawing that heart. Alright, and this one is my art journal. It took me a long time to finish making this one. I had this button from a couple of years ago and I poked holes through the cover and sewed it on because it wasn't sticking very well with the glue, and the little tag next to it says "Drink Me." It made me think of Alice in Wonderland. My sister's work, they made her this at one point. She gave it to me, and I thought it fit in well if I put Lucky there. And my name is Ariel. I found this online and I liked it, so that's why I put that there. And I work as a cocktail waitress, so I'm constantly opening wine bottles, which is why I have 2 corks attached to the ribbon. The ribbon, I just kind of threaded it through the spine whenever it was open and then tied it at the top. Inside I just have my name again and like a little bit of drawings and like a picture. Has the date of when I started everything. When I first started it, I was literally just kind of writing in it like an actual journal. And then I found this, and that's whenever I decided to start making it into an art journal. I had this from a couple years back, and I finally had a place to put it. The next page I covered in nail polish because I couldn't really write on it with that plastic skeleton. So I covered it in nail polish and glued candy and wrote Candy Addict because that's what I am. Took me a while to start actually doing art journaling though, because during the beginning I was actually just kind of writing in it. I got bored one day and didn't know what to draw, so I just kind of did bubbles. This is my homework actually, and I thought that it was a good question, so I decided to do it in my journal. This, it just kind of goes like that, and it just goes on and on until the very end of it that says ha. Me and my sister went to go see the new movie Carrie, and I wrote that I was really excited about my new Smash journal. As a cocktail waitress, we have a bunch of wine and palettes that come in, so I'm excited about that, and I'm gonna go do it with my mom come this Christmas. I drew that at work. I saw it on my phone, so I decided to try and draw it. Then I went to Starbucks, and that was a big mistake. I even wrote my to-do list in here, and if you look through, you can see that there's some things that I have not done. And this is when I really started to do my art journaling with stickers, and I made a paper butterfly, and I cut out the middle and wrote inside of it. Here I'm gonna post a picture, put a picture of my Halloween costume, and in here I have this, which is one of the little fortune teller things all folded up, and this is my Day of Silence sheet that I had from a couple years back that I carry with me every year on the same day. I carry the exact same one every year. I made this this pocket just like you do a fortune teller. I made it into a square, and then I folded the four edges into a center, and then I cut out a little square and cut out this part, and this still folds up, see? And then I just kind of glued the back onto there and glued this on so that it would become a pocket. And I thought it was neat after I colored it. This is from, I used to have poetry journals, and I still have one, but it's half full now because I don't write poetry anymore. And this was out of one of my old ones that got ruined, so I put it in there. That I thought would make a neat tattoo, but I have no idea where I would want to put it. And I can't really kind of trace that into my drawing journal, so I decided to put it here. Here. That was a show that was going on. I don't remember when. And that, yeah, I got sick and I was staying with my parents. But that was the Halloween parade in Oklahoma City just recently. I decided to write something inspiring. This one was really exciting to me. What I did was I cut out 2 pages, and then in between those 2 pages I glued this page, and then I see? I glued that in between, and then I colored it, but as I was waiting for the paint to dry, I put "Do You Miss Me?" and this is a type of makeup that I'm wanting to do one day. I saw this in a magazine, and they're just kind of inspiring quotes. This I got inspired from a book that I'm reading. I got a bunch of art journaling books, and it just torn random pieces of paper, but they all say, "Remember to love." Alright. This is another part of my homework. What's my biggest health hazard? And I posted it in the crease. You post one piece, like this half, and then this half, and then I had gotten paint that day, so I decided to start painting around it. And then I painted around that. I don't remember what that says. Oh. I tried to draw like a spilt bottle of perfume with scents rising up because I sprayed my journal with perfume to make it smell really good. And then I just kind of doodled, asking, "Do you remember?" in reference to the "Remember to Love." I painted this page white because I had written something down there, up there, and instead I wrote over it in silver. And this is a journaling. I journaled. I folded this piece of paper that I thought was really cool that I had gotten, and then colored this with Sharpie. Oh. These are my most recent pages. I just did these, that's why they were stuck together a little bit. I was kind of trying to flatten them. I guess all the paint wasn't dry. But I just painted it like one main color with a splash of another one, and it says "I do" or "do I." And oh, I forgot the "or." I'll have to post that in later. But while I was doing this and waiting for this to dry part of the time, I did this. And this is going on the next page. It's going to go like that. But anyways, this is how I art journal. I mean, I got a lot left, and I know that it's not what everybody does, but I'm excited. I carry it around with me everywhere, and I really love it. I love being able to go up to my friends and show them, hey, look what I did today. I even made one journal for one of my other friends at work. Made the cover for her. I'll have to take a picture of it and show it later. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that. I just kind of wanted to show it to people.